Hi guys, Nikki from Microspaces here. Today we will design our dining room. We will place some furniture, lighting fixture, decoration and some assets. A lot of work to do, so let's do it. The next step is to select all these groups in order to have enough space and hide them in order to have enough space to create all this stuff here. So I will go out at first, I will select all of these groups here. This is a wooden ceiling and all this stuff here with all the frames as well. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Make a group, rename. Actually, I forgot this group, so I can go back and again select all the groups plus this one here. Now make a group, wooden glass ceiling. Let's check. Yes, I can delete all these lines here that was created with when we create a frames here. And now I will hide the roof, delete all this stuff here, which is some kind of parsit. Yes, so now we are ready to continue ahead and to create the wooden element, the shelves here and the kitchen table. So at first, by using type measurement tool, I will create a reference lines. From here by locking green up to this point, and then from here to the next point like this. And now here I can create this wooden element, and at first I will unhide for a moment this ceiling in order to know exactly where this ceiling finish. I will hide again up to this point here, so I have to go from here up to this point here. So the distance is 700 millimeters, so I will create, let's say it is 60 millimeters each of this wooden element. I will create simple rectangle from here up to this point here, and this will be my first group. Rename wood L01. I will go into the group, I will push let's say 100 millimeters, like this, and I will give some color, some material. Then I can pick and I can copy from this point, let's say 80 millimeters, in order to have some gap between all the elements, and I can continue copying like this, multiply by 4, let's say. It's not enough probably, so I can times like this. So we have finished with this wooden element. Now we have to create our shelf. I can create this but first I will place some reference line. Let's say it will be 250 millimeters from the floor finish, and the thickness, let's say, will be 150 millimeters. It must be from here 600 millimeters, and again 400 millimeters in this direction. So I can draw a simple rectangle, make a group, and I will call this group let's say shelf decor, like this. I will go into the group and I will push with 350 millimeters, like this. Then I can pick this face here and I can simply copy this face with 350 millimeters, like this. Then I can push this face with 600 millimeters, and now we have finished with this part of our shelf. Now I can push a little bit more, plus 200 millimeters, let's say, like this, and then I can create a simple rectangle here, which has to be 350 multiplied by 350. This is our new group. Make a group, rename kitchen table, I will go into this group and I can push this table with, let's say, 40 millimeters. Then I can move up with 40 millimeters, like this, and then I can copy 80 millimeters, and again I can copy like this. Then I can pick these two and I can move into the copy mode from exactly this point here up to this point here, and one time it's too much, so I can copy this one time like this. So we actually have a perfect elements for our table. I have to create some reference lines like this. Sorry, by using type measurement tool, it will be 80, again 80, sorry, from here 80, and now I can use a circle in order to create, and this circle will be 20 millimeter radius. I will create this, make a group, and I can push this group, this face. I will copy this face up to this point here, and then I can push this face exactly to here. Then I can select this group, move into the copy mode from this point to this point to this point and to this point here, like this. And I will give finally some materials to these elements. This material will be, I will use color named materials. Let's choose this one just to show that this is a different material, like this. Then I will go into this group and I will push, because the distance here is 350, I will push this, let's say 250 one time, 250 in this direction, 250 in this one, and finally this face with 250. And now our kitchen table is 850 in one direction and the same in other direction. I can delete all the guides now, and I can go in our outliner in order to group all this additional stuff that we have created, like this. I will select all these elements plus this one, and I will create a group, make a, sorry, I forgot to select actually this one up to this one, and I have to select all of this as well. And all these elements will be new group, and this new group I will call somehow, for example, kitchen table and shelf. Now finally I have to go and select all of these groups, make a new wall wooden elements, and now we are ready. So in order to completely finish our dining and kitchen area in the house, we have to put all the stuff into it. So I have opened this dining table. I will simply copy this table, Ctrl V, and I will place, and at first I would like to be somewhere in the middle like this, and I will move it in this direction a little bit like this. Then I can place the TV here. I have opened this TV in additional file, Control C, Control V, and I can place this TV by using Q from your keyboard. You can, of course, rotate a little bit, and then I will use the middle here in order to place in the middle here, and then I can adjust the height of this TV, something like this. And finally I have to place some lights on the ceiling, on the wooden element of the ceiling. So this is dining table, the TV, and this is our wooden glass ceiling. So I have to place somewhere here the lights. I have opened these lights. I will choose, for example, let's say this model looks nicely. Control C. It's not the same as in the picture, but I can use this one. I will place it here. I will move it like this, and then I can adjust this point by locking the blue axis. I can place now the lights exactly on this wooden part like this. And finally I have to adjust a little bit the dining table in order to be exactly on place that I want to be, or I can select the lights and move them above the table like this. Perfect. So I can use S from my keyboard or scale from your large tool set, and I can adjust a little bit the height of this lamps here. So we are ready to continue with our living room now. So it was all for this topic. I hope that you are doing well. The material is interesting for you and useful. See you next time. Bye.